you having any questions on how I built any of this or anything, you should be fairly prepared for what is to come. Go ahead and stock up on anything. The important thing is trying to get a hold of all your S-class items. Freighters were a big one for me. I'm still actually looking for... I really want to get a Venator class again. I've always felt like this Dreadnought design is better for defense, given the amount of turrets that it has on either side versus the amount of actual blind spot on top and bottom, versus the Venator that had no turrets on bottom. But given the way the game is, you're rarely attacked on the bottom of your ship. There's nothing down there for them to attack. It's not like they're trying to blow you up, you know? So, I mean, really it's about... This is more of a cosmetic, like your preference. And as cool as a ship as this is, I would take it in all white. But, I'm trying to get a Venator class tier 3 ship again. I want that in all white. Other than that, I made a point to get everything else. Everything else is set for me. Everyone else should be trying to do the same. Another thing that one of the other YouTubers had mentioned was the possibility that they may be getting rid of our bank space, or at least there might be something happening to where you don't, if you have something valuable in your bank space, then you surely don't want to leave it there, or your storage space. You surely don't want to leave it there. You want to try to find some sort of inventory to put it in, which is actually a problem for me, despite the fact that I have max slot everything. I'm pretty full. Just because whenever I build a base, I go above and beyond. I think I'm going the right way. See, I even get lost on my own freighter. That's what happens to you when you build multiple layers or multiple levels. Yep, so all these storage containers, it was advised by one of the other YouTubers to find places for everything. I don't know what you guys stock up on, but I mean, I stay pretty well stocked up on anything I can. Especially when it comes to survival or building. Anything that's rare, really. I obviously don't need any money, so things like this I don't even know why I'm worried about, but like things like this I'm definitely trying to keep a hold of, you know, you want to keep a hold of things like that. I don't know where I'm going to put all this stuff because all my spaceships or starships are also full with building materials and etc. I said I like to go overboard when I build things. As you could probably can clearly tell, I got a farm in there. Nothing really going right now. I don't have the time to go as extreme as I would like to, like some No Man's Sky players out there. Love to share ideas, etc. Appreciate all the feedback, all the messages. Yeah. I do have a list of coordinates. Right now it's written on a dry erase board. I can, obviously I can send it to you guys, you know, per message, like just ask if you see anything specific that you like. I'm trying to make sure my crosshairs hit everything so I can let you know. Just tell me which one that you like. I can give you coordinates for it. Now granted, the freighter I'm on, freighters are tricky, giving some coordinates to freighters, because then they have to go there, then they have to like kind of warp around that area and then head back there when it's ready for a battle, which is kind of complicated to try to get freighters that way. But also should be aware that we may end up losing some of our bases. it's just a possibility. It's happened before. Oop, didn't mean to get that player space in there. So I know that they're doing a lot of expansion. I mean, everything from NPCs going to be moving around, not just in the space station, but they say they're going to be present on the planets moving around. You're going to be able to encounter more people, not just players, but NPCs around the world, and get quests easier that way. I mean, the game is going to be even more like Minecraft or Skyrim in space, something like that. You know, one of them games where you actually have a little more immersive experience with it. I've always loved this game, and I'm really thrilled every time they come out with something new and expand on it even more. I've already pulled an ego type of thing from Marvel Universe and like gone to thousands of places. I call them my seeds, but like these little bases here on hundreds of planets, to a point where I don't even have access to them anymore. Like this one, you can't even see anything really. It's because I built it underneath this landing pad here. It is kind of just one of these sort of things that we want to be advised that anything can happen. Now, they're surely not going to take away our actual inventories, but anything that's base-like or, you know, in our storage containers, it was advised that we may end up losing this stuff. So, but we're going to get a lot of expansions. Again, this wasn't Hello Games that said anything like that, but surely there's going to be some things they may even fix bugs like this. I've developed all kinds of hidden ways into bases, etc., due to bugs, intentionally doing it. So this is a complete underground base. And it's got everything from your storage containers, you know, shopkeeper, you know, your things are called, refinery thing, large refinery. And you know, you just kind of like climb up the ladder. It's all completely hidden. It's underground. Like no one would even be the wiser. And I'm sure lots of you have had very creative ideas like this. I've seen all kinds of nifty things online, just in screenshots or in YouTube videos. Everything from, I've done myself inside mountains. I've seen people that have done like treehouse type bases. I mean, it's just really impressive what we can do in this game. I've always kind of considered it like the adult Minecraft. Like this is if Minecraft was ever like this in the beginning, I would have ended up picking it up years ago. But I like the Star Trek-y type element where we can just go and explore and see new things, and something that we've all kind of wanted is more species and more things in the game, and that's precisely what 2.0 is supposed to deliver to us. New race, or major species in any ways, more lore, you know, just more story mode in general. So it's not just you know, an online sort of addition. I mean, this update is going to be one of the biggest things ever, honestly, because this game in itself, it's got more capacity than any other game that's even existed. Just the sheer volume of space that we can travel, the sheer volume of random that you can encounter. So I'm just kind of showcasing some of my creations here. This was actually my very first base, as you can tell just by the crude basic layout of it. You know, it has everything here. I don't know if anyone noticed the title of that planet. Haven't been here in a long time, as you can tell. I don't know if anyone else noticed that with some of your bases. If you spend too much time away from them, all of a sudden this will happen. They become overgrown inside and stuff. It's kind of strange. I don't know if that was intentional or not. But the Jedi Temple that I had made, it became overgrown on the inside. It's actually very difficult to try to get into. It's like a temple, an ancient temple that needs excavated now. Yeah, I know that there's been lots of nifty creations out there. We don't know exactly what all is going to happen mechanic-wise. I expect that more elements are going to be added. We already know that they're greatly expanding our base building capacity. Not just in what we can do, but also in size. So that's very exciting to see. I myself I've made a couple of like sky bases. I've even made a PvP arena. There's just all kinds of cool things that you can really do in this game. I feel like every time I make something new, I'm enhancing not just my imagination for it, but my architectural imagination, but just how smooth things look. I'm really excited that this new expansion not only is bringing us more that we can do, but we're going to be able to showcase it to each other, and not just through PlayStation communities or through, you know, applications like Discord, but we're going to be able to actually, you know, showcase it through Hello Games, and, you know, through the game itself. Other people are going to be able to visit and see what you've done, and it's just, this is an exciting time to be a No Man's Sky fan. So, really just kind of want to give thanks to and everything, you know, to everyone involved in such a massive project. Just kind of showcasing another one of my designs here. This one was another early one. I've actually made up to I think in the 20s with the SG series. This is SG2 right here. Had a motorcycle arena park over there, which was specifically designed to help you master your pilgrim. Everything is carefully placed, and it ends with a 6-pack that lands down there. Right down there, on the other side of the Stargate there. We had another early design here.